Wow, I am amazed. I look around and I see investment advisors, philanthropists, students, faculty, business leaders, thought leaders, and I just don't know if you all understand the power that is in this room right now. And I know Ellen's going to talk a little bit about how to harness that power behind the things that we all want to see in the world. 2015 is a really big year for sustainability. For those of you who have been listening to our scientific community, this is the year that we're supposed to level out our global greenhouse gas emissions. I'm glad somebody finds it funny. Yeah, so it's going to come as no shocker. We are nowhere near that. That is the bad news. I'm not a bad news kind of girl. I believe in good news. And you know what? There's a lot of good news out there. So first, again, with the leadership from Ellen Dorsey, we have seen $50 billion, that's with a B, billion dollars, divested from fossil fuel holdings. Yeah. That is amazing. And that's just in a few short years. Imagine what can happen if more of that. And it seems like on a daily basis, we're hearing from folks like the Pope and Prince Charles and The Guardian about their willingness to divest. On top of that, what we've seen is this unprecedented groundswell from our grassroots organizers. Think about the Great People's Climate March last year in New York. Yeah, again, I mean, great momentum and news out there. And then just a few short weeks ago, we heard from some of the top CEOs in global corporations urging our leaders who are going to go to Paris in December to have some meaningful action on climate. That's something that even 5 years ago likely would not have happened. So that is the good news. And the Alliance for Sustainable Colorado has been trying to get that kind of groundswell to happen here in Colorado for 10 years. Our entire reason for being was to bring together leaders, get them to talk, get them to collaborate, and make meaningful action happen on climate and sustainability. And as a result of our work and the work of all of our partners, Colorado can call itself a leader in areas like clean tech and sustainable business and resilient communities. But I think everyone in this room knows that there's a lot more work that needs to be done. Incremental change is not getting us to where we need to be. And so now, as we have wrapped up our building renovation, we are committed to making impact and change happen quickly and decisively. And we have 3 ways to do that, and I hope you'll join us. One is we want to pilot the innovative solutions that are working, show people how that's done, and get them to adopt it. Secondly, we want to show people that we can bring together folks like yourselves, many of the tenant partners in the building, and create this incredible hub of sustainability, a place where people can come to learn, dream, and collaborate for the greater good. And third, we want to lead some targeted campaigns that as you learn about them over the next couple of weeks, I think all of you will be excited to join us. The most visible part of our work has always been the Alliance Center. I think if you asked anybody in this room, what do we do? Well, there's the center, and that's the place that you all recognize as kind of this place that all of us can call home, that can come and be with each other and learn and grow and do all the things that we do. But it's also our place of showing people what's working. And so with our latest renovation, we doubled the occupancy in the building. That might not sound like a big deal, but think about it. If we can have every commercial building owner double occupancy, that raises their revenues and it allows them to do deep energy retrofits. If they do both of those things, they can cut energy consumption in half per capita. So all of a sudden, your asset is now working for you to the point where you're reducing greenhouse gases on a much wider scale. I probably shouldn't name names right now, but I will. Schneider Electric is here in the room somewhere. Yeah, they do some great work. We've been in talks with them, and we are about to move to put on a microgrid in the Alliance Center that will prove that on-site clean energy production is the right long-term solution for commercial buildings. Now imagine if we can scale that, the impact that they can have. It's a game changer. So with your support tonight, we can start doing some of those things and really put a dent in greenhouse gas emissions from our commercial building sector. But the center is not just about technology or the business model. It's also about people and having this sense of place where we all can come together and make these things happen and really create a different world. And so what I'd like to do is recognize just a few of the tenant partners that are here with us tonight, because I want you to feel the power that we have created at the Alliance Center. Western Resource Advocates, Conservation Colorado, Cornerstone Capital, NRDC, Rocky Mountain Institute, the Brendel Group, USGBC Colorado, COSIA, and I'm sorry if I missed somebody, that was not intentional, but these are the groups that are co-located together to create a different, more just, and more sustainable world. So together, we are making change happen. But remember, it's 2015, pivotal year for sustainability. We're realizing incremental change is not getting us to where we need to go. And the question I have for all of you is, why are we still talking about an all-of-the-above energy policy? Why? It's time to be bold. The future of energy is clean and renewable. That's it. Bottom line. So I hope that you'll join us and that we can all work together to make that happen in Colorado.